Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. Now I am going to show you how I make my version of pickled eggs. One quick important note, and I can't stress this enough, before you do your pickled eggs, please leave your eggs sit out and get room temperature. I don't know how many people I know will just take eggs right out of the fridge and then stick them in hot boiling water and wondering why they crack and they're hard to peel. Well guys, if you put anything cold in hot water, odds are something's going to happen to it. I have found over the years that just like even 25 minutes to a half hour of leaving your eggs warm up more room temperature means that your eggs don't crack as they're first boiling too quick, too soon. Now towards the end of the boiling time, you may see little cracks in it. That's normal. But they shouldn't crack within 30 seconds of putting them in hot water. So please, do take the time, leave your eggs get to room temperature. It makes a lot of difference in how your eggs handle well during hard boiling. So I have this pot filled with hot water. I did turn it off. I am going to turn it back on. It will be boiling again in probably like under a minute or a minute and a half or so. Also, another tip that I do when my eggs are done and I strain out the hot water, I put very cold water in with the hard-boiled eggs, and I do leave them sit for 10 to 15 minutes. You should be able to put your hands in and touch an egg, and it should be pretty cold to your touch. Then you know it's ready to peel. If, despite following the tips I give you, your eggs still give you a hard time peeling them, and the membrane underneath is sticking to the shell, odds are it's not anything you did, it's probably a poor quality egg. And a poor quality egg, my friends, comes from none other than chickens that are not fed a good diet. I am sure being range-free and cage-free helps a lot, but in the end, a diet is the big, most important factor, I think, in the quality of an egg. So if you do encounter a particular brand eggs that just give you misery trying to hard boil them, make a note, don't get them again. Contact the company, tell them the quality of their eggs sucks. Be honest. You have that right as a consumer, and you're letting other consumers know that they're just not good. Think of it this way, guys. Happy hens produce better eggs. Happy cows produce more milk. Treat the farm animal good, and the farm animal will treat you good. That's the way I see it. So, it is going to be boiling in about another 30 seconds, and I will be putting my eggs in. Now, these are Lewistown Valley Egg Ranch. These are medium eggs. I lucked out. I was able to get 5 dozen of these in my rural Spanish supermarket by my local Dollar General. 5 for $5. So $1 a dozen of eggs was a good deal. And they do run it periodically, I noticed. It's like once a month they do. So if I don't really necessarily have to have large eggs, I will go with the 5 for $5. Like if they have them around Easter time, I'm definitely grabbing them. Definitely this is a good deal, I think. Especially on holidays, baking, again, pickled eggs, deviled eggs, always have a lot of uses. So 5 for $5 was a good deal. Now my water is boiling. So one by one I am putting them into this. It's a little bit of a smaller ladle. I set them in. And gently place them. Oh gosh, almost dropped that one, guys. And gently place them in the pot. Now I leave them boil in the boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes. And then I turn it off. I leave them sit for about 5, and then I strain the hot water out. I replace it with very cold water, as cold as I could get it in my tap. And I leave them sit, no lid on, in that cold water for approximately 15 more minutes. By the time that's up, I can reach in. The eggs are cooler to my touch and I can peel them. My hands aren't burning or anything, not even warm. So, you do it trial and error enough times, you know when they're ready to be peeled. So, my clock says 8:05. I'm going to be hard boiling these for 10 minutes, so it's 8:06. 8:16, I will be turning this off, and I'll leave them sit for 5 minutes, and then I will replace that water with cold water. Now, I don't save these, but now like the regular grape cartons, I do save them. They are good to start seedlings in, and since they are biodegradable, you can literally, springtime, plant them right in the ground, and they are good to go. They will decompose in the ground, so you get any of the regular cartons, not the styrofoam cartons, but the regular, like that grayish color, hang on to them, because put some aside, they are good for starting seedlings, and like I said, they dissolve in the ground, decompose, and great way to start some seedlings, and you don't have to worry about having to take them out and put them in the ground. You can literally just put them right in the ground, which is great. They also have an extra source of nourishment. But we'll talk about that in the spring when I start fertilizing the ground and everything, getting it ready for planting. Alright guys, so while the eggs are cooling down for 5 minutes, I'm going to work on the red beet juice and how I heat it up on top of the stove so that it's ready to pour over the eggs when they are hard boiled. Even if it cools down a little bit on top of the stove, that's okay, because you can warm it back up a little bit. And then when your eggs are in the jar, you pour the mixture over, and then you top off with the remaining red beets. Now, some people ask, where do you get these jars? These jars basically were already in the pantry downstairs when we moved into this apartment and use the other part of the basement now. From what I have seen, you can get large jars like this at Walmart. I have seen them. But these jars look like they are from, it's a certain kind of sausage. It's a snack. Bars often sell them. Sometimes they have them, like a jar of them on a bar. And like a bartender can reach in with tongs and grab you one. They're like this hot sausage snack. That's what these jars look like they are from, because they come in a jar this size. So, and also because of the cap, because it has the plastic cap on it, and the jars that I've seen at Walmart have a metal lid. So I am really inclined to think that these are these hot sausage snacks, because you can get them in like a smaller size jar, and then you can get them in this bigger jar. My local meat plant, packing plant, where I get like bulk meats every couple of months, you'll hear me mention Hazel Park. They sell them. but bars also, I guess, buy them off of them and sell them for like $1 a piece or something in the bar as a snack. I am sure other meat packing companies sell them too, probably different brands and that, but what is it? Oh, hopaloni, not hot sausage, hopaloni, yeah, there you go. Hopaloni. My mind, honestly, I guess I just have so much on my mind, I'm forgetting things, but at least I'm recalling, so that's a good thought, right? Hopaloni is what they are. I was thinking like they were like a hot sausage. No, it's hopaloni. And they sell them in jars like this. So that's, I definitely believe, is where these are from, just because of the plastic lid. Like I said, Kmart even had glass jars with the metal lids. I am sure Target probably has them too. You just have to look. But if you happen to come across these at like a yard sale or something with the plastic lid, there was probably hopalonis in these, as they come in a big jar. So what I'm going to do, I already have the can of red beets opened with my can opener. I am carefully moving that over here. What I'm going to do is strain the juice into my saucepan. And I'm leaving the remaining red beets in the funnel, sitting in a can for the moment. Now I'm going to put the lid on my eggs. There is an opening, a little steam hole in the eggs. I am going to strain out this hotter water, and when all the water is out, or just about 95% of it, then I'm going to add very cold water to it. And yes, guys, they are fine. Two fell out, but they're okay. Matter of fact, they even crashed, which is kind of interesting. And so, like I said, very cold water. And when they sit in this for 15 minutes, then they will be ready to peel. As cold as you can get it. And my tap water gets pretty cold, so. Alright, so they are going to sit there. And they are going to cool down. Now, for the liquid, distilled white vinegar. I am going to be adding a cup of white vinegar to the red beet juice. And I'm also going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of granulated sugar. And that is how my gram used to make this. Now the trick with this is, as it starts forming bubbles on the surface, you need to stir and keep stirring it. You don't want the sugar to stick to the bottom, and you definitely don't want the sugar to burn per se. So you keep stirring it, and then once it starts boiling, a rolling boil, you know it's done. So I have it set a little bit below high. I have it on 8, and that will actually start heating up pretty quick. And as soon as I see bubbles forming on it, then I will be stirring it. And I just want to show you guys how easy the shell comes off and how they look. And that's what you want. That's how they should look. They should be no shell left on, stuck on, or anything. They should be super easy to peel the shell off. Alright, so my eggs are peeled. They're in the jar. I added the juice with the vinegar and sugar, and I put the rib meat slices on top. So I'm going to leave these sit out just for a little bit till the glass cools down a little bit. Give them a good shake or two, and then I will be putting them in the refrigerator, and these will definitely be good for Thanksgiving dinner, guys. So, if you like this video, guys, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. Excuse me. Sinuses. Thank you so much, guys, for making my channel grow. I would not be growing without each and every one of you guys. So I will be seeing you real soon. No more tonight, but tomorrow's another day. Good night, everyone. I will see you soon. Bye.